Good morning, parents. The graduation ceremony will start in 5 minutes. Graduates, if you would please stand. Everybody stand up. Face the grandstands behind you at Texas Motor Speedway sign and wave and welcome your families to graduation. Graduates, please be seated at this time. As principal of Hebron High School, I would like to welcome you to the graduation of this wonderful class of 2020. Two of our top 10 graduates, Serena Attree and Philip Ng, will be opening our ceremony today.
Fellow seniors, we know that there have been many challenges and adversities for us this year, and you have been Hebron strong and successful through it all. We should all be very proud of what we have accomplished. Today, celebrating with us is our Louisville ISD Superintendent, Dr. Kevin Rogers, Louisville ISD Board of Trustees, and Louisville ISD District Administration. We would like to thank all of them for their continued support of HHS. We would also like to thank the HHS administrators, counselors, faculty, parents, guardians, and grandparents for their dedication and support. At this time, I would like to recognize some very special seniors. If you will be joining the armed forces after graduation, please stand and let us recognize you.
Thank you, Serena. This is a very special time for us, and we are thankful to be able to have a graduation to add to our memories of this school year. To honor us, let's remember to show class and dignity during this graduation, and please respect our student speakers and graduates by staying silent throughout the speeches and when we receive our diplomas. Thank you for helping us continue our tradition of pride and excellence. Today will be a day we will never forget. As we all know and agree, Hawk pride never dies. Now please turn to the big hoss for the Pledge of Allegiance from the one and only Krish Patel.
Now, please rise. Gentlemen, please remove your caps as we celebrate our country by pledging allegiance to the flag of this great United States. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, please join us for the national anthem.
To our distinguished guests, school administrators, teachers and staff, family and friends, and fellow graduates, I welcome you to the graduation ceremony of Hebron High School, class of 2020.
Hey Hawks! Wow, what a year! But here we are, together, next to each other. Well, sort of. Before I start, I'd like to thank all of the amazing mentors that got me through 12 years of school, especially my parents. Thank you both for being my biggest supporters throughout my life and encouraging me to be the best version of myself at every given moment. And you're the best role models out there. I couldn't have done any of this without you. And sorry, Mom, if you're already crying. I know our senior year didn't go as planned, but who else gets to say that they had graduation at Texas Motor Speedway? We are the class to be remembered and to be written about in history books for future generations to read. Despite our senior year not going as planned, you should definitely make plans for your life because failing to plan is planning to fail. However, you shouldn't get overly attached to those plans. For example, we all thought Garlinger would be the one to take away block lunch, but in the end, it was actually a small virus created in a lab. And who knows, maybe another virus will come around next year and shut everything down. And even that would be okay. Because the biggest thing that matters is that right here, right now, we get to be together and celebrate. Hebron class of 2020, it has been an honor to be your class president. I have loved getting to know you and getting to serve you. But I hope that throughout your high school career, you can find something that made you happy. And if you can't, look again, because I bet there's something in there worth smiling at. I personally owe so many good memories to this school, and to that I say thank you, Hebron. Thank you for providing me a place where I could be inspired by the phenomenal teachers and directors and administrators, uplifted by my peers, and loved by all. Our journey together isn't over yet, because y'all better come to those reunions we're planning. But we're about to go on different paths for a while. I encourage all of you, regardless of the path you take, to enjoy each and every step and smile when you look back at high school. You are all absolutely incredible. And I can't wait to see how the Hebron class of 2020 changes the world. Thank you.
Good morning, friends, families, teachers, administration, and of course, the class of 2020. I would like to thank all of you for coming out to the track today to celebrate our socially distanced graduation. I know this isn't exactly what we had planned for our senior year, but I've come to realize that maybe all that time to think during quarantine was just what we needed. Not only to find appreciation for the things in life that really matter, like our health, school, and of course TikTok, but also to realize that we can take on whatever life throws at us. Somehow we managed to make it to graduation today despite enduring a mixture of senioritis, online school, and the pass-fail grading system. And if that doesn't show resilience, I'm not quite sure what does. In all seriousness though, I know that we have all that we need to move on to the next phase of our lives. And how do I know that? Mostly because my mom made me read Robert Fulghum's All I Really Need to Know I Learned in Kindergarten during quarantine, which, surprisingly I know, showed me that all I really need to know I learned in kindergarten. We learned about the golden rule, how sharing is caring, basic sanitation, how to apologize, and yes, the importance of afternoon naps. Not to mention that on top of all this wisdom we've unknowingly held for the past 13 years, we have such a strong support system right here at Hebron. In these past few months, we have found unity, not only as Hebron Hawks, but also as Tiger King enthusiasts with really cool yard signs. You all know it takes a village to raise a child, and we could not have made it here today without an army of people standing behind each and every one of us. To Mom and Dad, thank you for being my rocks and showing me what it means to be patient, kind, and faithful. To my brothers, Ryan and Brendan, thank you for being my role models and driving me to get food before I got my license. To all of my friends, especially Alicia, Susan, Mia, Aisha, Casey, Devanch, Natalie, Preeti, Rena, and John, thank you for making me laugh and keeping me sane. To the entire journalism department, especially the yearbook staff, thank you for being my second home these past 2 years. To all the amazing teachers and counselors here at Hebron, especially Ms. Hunt, Ms. Spurgeon, Ms. Cooper, and Ms. Hood, thank you for dedicating yourselves to helping us find our place in this world. And lastly, to the class of 2020, thank you for all the memories. I encourage you to not let these moments slip by. Grab onto them, remember them, and cherish them because you never know when life is going to throw you a curveball. I didn't think this day was going to happen at all, so I'm so grateful that I get to be here with all of you because we did it. We survived. Nothing could stop us, not faulty lockdown drills, WebEx meetings, or the student parking lot at 3:35. Not early morning practices, endless construction or advisory, not all-nighters for chem labs, the quests trying to find an unlocked bathroom, or even a global pandemic. And so, I would just like to take this opportunity to congratulate all of you, all of us, on being warriors in the face of questionable circumstances. This is our day. Live in it, enjoy it, but don't forget your afternoon nap.
Hello, class of 2020, family, teachers, friends, administrators, and yes, cars. As I live my childhood dream of being Lightning McQueen, I'm proud to be standing in front of all of my fellow graduates, albeit in a capacity no one ever imagined. Unbeknownst to us, we've been preparing for moments like this our entire lives. As we were born crying, the world wept after the tragic events that conspired on 9/11. We grew older, learned to crawl, and later walk, and cried just a little less. As we entered kindergarten and first grades, reading, writing, and adding, our parents' money was subtracting. The 2008 recession made us wary of money, but we were still excited. At the same time, Barack Obama became the first African-American president. We could be anything, his election told us. Middle school was a blur. Quite literally, all I have are blurry selfies on our school-issued iPads to remember by. We made new friends and found new hobbies and homes, band halls, libraries, choir rooms, and football fields. We weren't active in our opinions just yet. We were just quietly soaking up our surroundings. Ebola, Obergefell v. Hodges, 2016 primaries, more terrorist attacks, more gun violence. But we saw the good too. The Ice Bucket Challenge, drones, hoverboards, we had new dreams now. Over the last 4 years, so much has transpired, for us and the world. As we revamped our high school wardrobes over the summer, Brexit happened. During our first high school football season, Trump was elected president. We learned to drive self-driving cars, became just a little futuristic. Our last day of high school was Friday, March the 13th. I know all we can think of is what we missed: prom, senior trips, Six Flags, and more. But look what we did have: 4 homecomings, 4 football seasons, 4 years of tight-knit friendships, 4 years of an amazing education, and a lifetime of memories and experiences. Crisis and innovation have always gone hand in hand. Both have followed us through every single step of our childhood. And on the brink of adulthood, both have been intensified to a nearly unimaginable scale. But, just like the past 18 years, it's nothing we can't handle. I've learned so much at Hebron these past 4 years. Which bathrooms are the cleanest, which teachers have the best snacks, when to ask for extra credit, how to study, where my true interests and passions lie, and what I want to do in the future. I learned that there are 4 types of Hebron students: people who sat on the tables during lunch, people who sat on the floors, people who stayed in classrooms, or people who thought we had off-campus lunch. And I'm proud to say I was friends with all 4. I'd like to thank some of my closest friends, Jenna, Mia, and Casey. We're displaced table people who found a safe haven on the floor of the 1400 hallway. Thanks for being some of the caring and funniest people I know. I can't wait to see what y'all will do with your future. I'd like to thank all of my friends and classmates. Many of us have drifted apart, but I wouldn't be who I am without you. I'd like to give a shout out to some of the amazing teachers at Hebron who have shaped us these past 4 years. I'd like to thank Ms. Boyd and Ms. Hunt for showing us what mad science really is, Ms. Rooks for baking us the best brownies, Mr. Fitz for giving us a pop quiz every day, Mr. Castellini for saying money more times than I can count. Every Hebron teacher deserves praise. We are infinitely grateful for you for your dedication to teaching us and preparing us to be thoughtful adults. Some of the most deserving of praise are those confined in their cars, watching safely from home. I'd like to thank my mama and my baba for being there for me, no matter my childhood nor teenage temper tantrums. I want to say thanks to my older sister Amna for guiding me through all of high school, despite being away in her dorm room. I want to say thank you to my younger sister Amira for being the best and most annoying roommate possible, and for playing High School Musical, the series songs every single day on the way to school. History came knocking on our doors the day we were born. Every few years it knocked again, checking if we were ready to answer. We graduate high school today. We're ready. It's time we open that door. History sought us out. Let's show everyone what we can do.
Dr. Rogers, I am pleased to present to you the Hebron High School senior class of 2020. There before us are 957 exceptional seniors. I have verified that each of these seniors has met the requirements of the Texas Education Agency and the Louisville Independent School District. And at this time, they should be awarded their diplomas.
Thank you, Ms. Boughton. To you, the Hebron High School class of 2020, please know that we are very proud of your accomplishments. We look forward to even greater achievements in your future. Congratulations. Board of Trustees, Ms. Boughton has verified these students are eligible to receive their diploma or certificate. Therefore, by the authority vested in me by the state of Texas and the Louisville Independent School District Board of Trustees, I certify them. Their diplomas or certificates are to be granted at this time. Congratulations.
Are we ready? We ready to go? Aisha Akhtar Aslam. Jenna Joy Fitzgerald. Lexi Joy Pepper. Serena Avani Atri. Anna Louise Hall. Christopher Lake Finnegar. Ashwin Matthew. Thea Baby. Abraham Quang Lee. Philip King Ing. Zachary Bokjai Grasti. Amog Bhatnagar. Krish Jignesh Patel. Christopher Park. Bruce Meng. Noel Paul Josie. Alan Abai Jacob. Lauren Elizabeth Perry. Alyssa Phuong Lon Tran. Alicia Mahir Patel. Austin Duck Tuan Nguyen. Ryan Lim Sun. Yasmin Haq. Julia Thon Do. Adrienne Larumba. Lilia Thu Huang. Leah Jamie Manuel. Avery Elizabeth Phillips. David Kim. Zaina Bawa. Inara Rafiq Jawani. Grace Yiwen Shao. Samuel Finn Woods. Sarah Merchant. Tuong Van Nguyen Long. Uzma Sheikh. Madison Hope Spoto. Gavin Cooper Lloyd. Emily Yunhao Key. Emma Rosalie Stone. Janice Joy. Maximilian Nicholas Riccioli. Chan Jong Yoon. Rahul Kola. Mia Angela Lasola Nguyen. Marissa Hope Bobzar. Liam Robert Ramsey. Jillian Victoria Witten. Elise Catherine Wilson. Rohit Ali Punjani. Prathika Patluri. Aiden Carl Burnett. Sandeep Reddy Manalore. Emily Alice Zukala. Catherine Alexander Haas. April Min Thuy Nguyen. Christy Jin Lee. Megan Angelica McGilvray. Daniel Young Lee. Colin Kemper Welty. Connor Bowling. Zachary Hassan Razazadeh. Susan Malayo Chaco. Chan Woo Kim. Quentin Brian Frank. Avery Carlisle Evans. Jun Hua Yoon. Naomi Marie Toyama. Hunter Alex Switansky. Stacy Tran Nguyen. Natalie Jade Switansky. Neha Abdul Hamid Kazani. Rhett Addison Reasonover. Alexandra Marie Horn. Riley Nicole Hajik. Aaron Yerin Min. Johan Matthew George Perel. Franklin Jose Estrada II. Sofia Reyes Martinez de Castro. Joseph Patrick Kirk. Annika Michaela Ung. Hu Min Nguyen. Jenny Rochelle Gitter. Ashley Taeyoon Kim. Benjamin Jaden Moon. Casey Madison Connolly. Yu Jin He. Abigail Dawn Rieger. Ebony Imaje Smith. Justin Robert Martin. Obosa Brandon Amuyo. Duncan Thomas Marshall. Finley McKenna Blair. Aiden Alexander Frazier. Olivia Lauren Hassler. Fernanda Galvez Orozco. Leonel Miguel Nava. Michael Jung Min Choi. Daniela Michelle Acosta Beatty. Shruti Sri Ada. Colton Michael Adams. Victoria Sylvester Afia. Zara Tasneem Ahmed. Amelia Grace On. Richard On. Miguel and Angel Alcala. Marina Mariam Alex. Ariana Melanie Alfaro. Emily Reese Alfaro. Asad Siraj Ali. Saad Siraj Ali. Shawan Jaweed Ali. Zion Rahim Ali. Brianna Noemi Alonzo. Jaslyn Aliyah Iman Allen. Yvonne Alvarado Ramirez. Ashley Michelle Alvarez. Fernando Vargas Alvarez. Itzel Alvarado Ramirez. Matthew Ian Alvarez. Remy Sutton Amor. Abigail Lydia Amon. Daniel Sungchan An. Christopher Anand. Justin David Anchundia. David Wade Anderson. Samez Arab. Asharia Arjun. Gabriela Marie Arredondo. Brandon Charles Thomas Ashbury. Aaron Jace Ashworth. Jonathan Kenneth Athland. Heidi Brooke Auerbach. Caden Powell Brown Pequeño. Taylor Artia Austin. Ariana Abasi Azizi. Logan Angelis Badgett. Victor Manuel Baez Adames. Daniela Nicole Barrera. Sergio Barraza. Jacori Marquise Barnett. Edmer Angel Benegas. Brandon Scott Bain. Savannah Paige Bell. Noah David Bales. Elena Grace Bagwell. Grant Alexander Bartley. William Todd Bartley. Isabella Caprice Bateman. Zane Che Bagwandan. Aiden Takeshi Bell. Kaylee Eliza Bell. Blake Edward Benson. Jalen Damon Betts. Tatioma Belcher. Zain Hussein Batwala. Alexander Levi Bias. Anita Bijou. Lasagna Noor Binte Bilal. Ryan Stephen Bishop. Bennett Bobby. Bennett Daniel Bodner. Michael Morris Bond II. Bradley Mason Bowie. Benjamin Lee Boschert. Meredith Anise Bowling. Noah Scott Boyd. Zoe Amanda Boyd. Colton Davis Bradford. Braden Lee Britton. Abby Lauren Brooks. Danielle Marie Brooks. Morgan Lee Brookmo. Javante Dimitri Brown. Zachary Colton Brown. Exodus Xavio Bryant. Connor Christopher Breyer. Preston James Buell. Yasmin Ulysia Buenrostro. Nathan Hui Bui. Brandon Austin Burke. Justin Maximilian Burton. Layla Jean Kane. Addison Mackenzie Callahan. David J. Calix. Alexio Calixto Ramirez. Antonio Jose Calzado. Kersley Daniela Cardenas. Shin Ray Cordozo. Thomas Dean Carlson. Kendall Morgan Carmack. Natalia Siglali Caro. Brandon Jonathan Carrera. Megan Hope Carrera. Andrew Glenn Carroll. Meredith Ann Carroll. Caden Ellis Carter. Brandon Martin Casas. Aaron Christopher Case. Cameron Denise Castillo. Luis Fernando Castro. Cody Kemp Kavanaugh. Jalen Andrew Sadillo. Fahad Irfan Chagani. L. Avery Champion. Kiran Kaur Chatha. Gabriella Eve Chaveria. Claire Minsu Chong. Daniel Chong. Sanjana Kishore Chaklala. Jordan Alexis Safari. Kendall Elizabeth Clark. Sophia Catherine Claros. Chanel Renee Clements. Ania Monet Lee Clemens. Kai Caleb Clincy. I'm good. Sean Martin Coker. I'm good. Avery Corrine Coleman. Rory Alicia Coleman. Jason Kalunga. Saffron Brooke Corson. Haley Ann Courtney. Lauren Elise Kudmanis. Nicholas Ryan Cox. Ashlyn Danae Craven. Riley Joseph Croft. Kelsey Renee Cross. Arden True Crow. Nicholas Eduardo Cruz. Uriel Alexander Cruz Sanchez. Charles Michael Culbertson. Caitlin Grace Curtin. Isabel Jacqueline Nebraska. Kara Lee Dom. Raven Aramai Claudette Daniels. Taylor Riley Dansby. Zoe Abigail Davia. Cameron Jalen Davis. LaKayla Aaliyah Davis Johnson. Ayane Khalees Shamia Dawson. Soraya Chandre Dawson. Christian Amir de la Garza. Drake David De Leon. Anna Claire Dean. Jack Callahan Dean. Jared Xavier DeFries. Mackenzie Renee Degan. David Jesus Degante. Gabriel Ryan De La Garza. Kayla Elizabeth DeLay. Casey Noel DeLoach. Brandon James DeLuey. Jacob Paul DeLuey. Daniel Austin Descamps. Tyler Ray Deason. Mohammed Nashad Devjani. Pavleen Singh Dami. Macy Leanne Deibler. Sierra Lillian Dixon. Carson Alexander Diebold. Andrew V. Din. Nam Nguyen Phuong Do. Amelia Grace Domino. Joseph Edward Dorick. Austin Matthew Dreyer. Audrey McKenna Donahue. Alex Christopher Duong. Christine Eni Duong. Deshaun Dupree. Cassandra Josephine Dayub. Hannah Day Edie. Alasia Shanae Earthley. Jacob Tyler Edgeworth. Lauren Paige Edwards. Raquel Eichelman. Maria Bella Elkoury. Sabrina Michelle Ellenberg. Ethan Page Inderlin. Caleb Braden English. Gigi Reagan English. Danielle Escamilla. Jordan Byerly Escher. Ariane Esfandieri. Laura Luz Estrada de la Torre. Isabella May Caccioti Evidente. Courtney Blair Fabic. Fatima Fady. Hannah Farman. Manor Fatima. Braden Scott Faulkner. Eric Fang. Isabella Louise Ferreri. Lauren Amelia Finch. Gwyneth Emily Fitzgerald. Kendall Grace Flott. John Michael Follett. Samantha Lynn Forbes. Elisa Rose Frank. Austin Ray Franks. Jasmine Nicole Freely. Alexis Lauren French Benavides. Mia Frenette. Anthony Jose Fuentes. Anna Elizabeth Furnival. Ariella Elizabeth Gaffke. Elizabeth Galdamez. Alexis Ray Galloway. Braden Edward Galvan. Ramiro Andres Gamboa. Yanette Gemez. Daniel Fernando Garcia. Miguel Angel Garcia. Saul Garcia. Sophia Madeline Garcia. Sean Michael Gates. Hamza Jeffrey. Jivan V. George. Cheryl Ansu George. Stephen Villavanau George. Andrew Alexander Gerardo. Emily Faith Gibson. Emily Edith Gillenfar.
Oh, yeah, I am? Let's get it.
Nicholas Martin Gillenfar. Alexander William Gilkison. Lucy Halima Githy. Anjali Elizabeth Gladson. Trinity Madison Goff. Joshua Michael Goldman. Jordan Alexis Gomez. Daniel Gonzalez. Matthew Alexander Gonzalez Zapian. Zebedee Yvonne Gonzalez. Hayden Clark Graham. Christina Elise Gray. Daniel Ryan Gray. Sydney Kayanne Green. Anthony John Greenwood. Adriana Alta Griffith. Madison Taylor Grijalva. Danielle Victoria Grosser. Alejandro Guerrero Jr. Ashton Elizabeth Gary. Baris Argentina Guevara Diaz. Miroslav Elliott Gieser. Alexander Nicholas Gasola. Cameron Aaron Gwynn. Elizabeth Ann Haas. Alexander Scott Habich. Delet Samir Haptamariam. Jake Henry Haygood. Matthew Edwin Hall. Daniel Saeed Hammond. Abigail Kate Hamrick. Kenza Tuliman Hamza. Jada Nichelle Haney. Jordan Alexander Haney. Lauren Kelly Hannafin. Samir Ul Haq. Connor Stowe Harbin. Ethan Michael Harness. Carson John Harris. Nathan Christian Hartojo. Arisha Farhan Hansali. Madison Rose Hawthorne. Sydney Lynn Hayes. Abria Diane Head. Aiden Bo Hyman. Marquise Jawan Henderson. Michael Brian Sam Hanger. Alicia Marie Henry. Maury Mackenzie Henry. Thomas Barnett Henry III. Gavin Joseph Lontonc Hernandez. Mirabella Anise Herrera. Madison Nicole Hyder. Sophia Elizabeth Hiley. Angel Stefania Hill. Brandon Miles Hill. Kevin Kong Kon Ho. Charles Dawson Homan. Zaire Deshaun Holland. Zakara Diamond Holland. Sydney Rose Holleran. Austin Latrell Holly. Ashanti Michelle Holloway. Zaria Beyonce Holloway. Chaston John Host. Michael Andrew Howard. Zatavius Keontae Hurd. Isha Ishmael. Abin Eisen. Nicholas John Hubiak. Kendall Joan Jabin. Addiston Sabri Hyde. Miles Deshaun James. Raven Morgan James. Jesse Hesung Jeng. Jarek James Jenkins. Jordan Lamont Jenkins. Bridget Andrea Johnson. Carolina Nicolette Hunsberger. Jarrett Jackson Hunter. Doreen Titilayo Idonije. Jack Aiden Maroney. Haley Anea Giles. Mauricio Jimenez. Peyton Allen Joffrey. Ajith Saji John. Dakota Matthew Johnson. David C. Johnson. Daniel Christopher Howe. Isaiah Johnson. Joshua Varkey Johnson. Brescia K. Jones. Dalen James Jones. Isaiah LaRue Jones. Jacob Noah Jones. Jocelyn Danae Jones. Nikira Monique Jones. India Nicole Jordan. Leah Ann Joseph. Leah Marie Joseph. Silu Mariam Joseph. Kelly Nicole Wan. Stephen Paul Judson. Giselle Shea Jung. William Jarrell Justice. Arya Kamfirzuzi. Emily Mindy Kang. Ira Anise King. Lauren Francis King. Celeste Nicole Carricker. Nathan Louis Carcino. Kamish A. Kassam. Chance Austin Kaufman. Keandre Jamira Keller.
Good job, Liz. Pressure's off. That monkey has now jumped over there. We're ready. Amy? Here, I'll hand it to her.
Great, thank you.
Come on. Give me your card.
Patrick Alexander Kelly. Liam Leonard Kerstetter. Fatima Arshad Khan. Charon Kim. Esther P. Kim. Heyun Kim. Irene Kim. Jung Min Kim. Jung Hyun Kim. Joseph Kim. Andy Kim. Sing Ju Kim. Esther Ko. Joshua Matthew Couture. Zachary James Kramer. Reagan Alyssa Ann Craston. Evan Paul Croning. Rohana Kirakos. Kaylin Rose Kusick. Megan Elizabeth Kusick. Tatiana Irma Kvlem. Elijah Locke. Zane Lakhani. Arish Lalani. Sahir Lalani. Natalie Angel Lara. Shelby Marine Law. Bryce Jared Lane. Jordan Elizabeth Lane. Romeo Jaden Lazaro. Jason Lee. Kevin Lay. Aaron Juan Lee. Benjamin Lee. Ethan Bryant Lee. Hannah Mackenzie Lee. Isaac Lee. Senna Lee. Wilfredo Edgardo Leon Jr. Daniel Leonte. Simone Lester. Alexia Renee Lewis Gross. Paul David Lewis. Saxon Aubrey Lewis. Sierra Lynn Lewis. Christiane Lebo. Jasmine Lico Ramirez. Christian Robert Lisby. Luke Rains Lisby. Charles Davion Lloyd. Wells Christopher Lofgren. Carson Henry Logus. Arhan Lakanwala. Anthony Joseph Lopez. Fernando Ulysses Lopez. Riley Jen Lopez. Jaylon Lott. Cortland Janae Loudermill. Alexis Sloan Lowry. Alexis Gabriel Lowe. Ashton Elizabeth Lowitz. William Luke Lowitz. Kennedy Michelle Llewellyn. Brooklyn Walker Lundy. Charles Hudson Lutz. Evelyn Isabella Magro Malo. Lucas Patrick Marr. Haley Jordan Mankin. Jennifer Fa Mai. Shri Makadia. Sonnet Amin Makani. Ryan Everest Manchester. Evan William Monhas. Melissa Monique Mapula. Lainey Brooke Marshall. Ariana Martinez. Jake Alexander Martinez. Logan Taylor Martin. Rafael Antonio Martinez. Walker Glenn Martinez. William David Martin. Chexi Martinez Ramirez. Abigail Xochitl Mascoro. Andrew Porter Mason. Akil Matthew. Alyssa Mary Matthew. Daniel Joseph Matthew. Jacob Samuel Matthew. Lily Joy Matthew. Ian Charles Matthews. Joshua Thomas Matthews. Aresh Aman Mawani. Ethan Thomas May. Megan Brown McNally. Mariah Leah McCardle. Gerald Aaron McDougall III. Jada Nicole Mitchell. Destiny Nicole McGowan. Ross Allen McKee. Lloyd Drake McLaughlin. Logan. Madison Lynn McQuigg. Jonathan Olade. Deja Michelle Melton. Leah Diana Mendoza. Mario Alberto Mendoza Granados. Jeremy Metcalf. Cameron James Miller. Dallas Mitchell. Nicole Elizabeth Moeller. Shania Mohammed. Alexandra Marie Montiel Coker. Claudia Yasmin Montoya Ramirez. Justin Mora. Kendall Faith Moore. Michael Travis Morgan. Zoe Claire Morgan. Layli Moon Mustafi. Asher Jariah Moat. Sadie Lane Mullen. Shania Musani. Jack Weston Muskovich. Quavion Moutinier. Krishna Stephen Nair. Nicholas Kumaran Nair. Isabella Nicole Naraha. Serena Denise Renee Nerera Heats. Nuha Hasim. Ismael Nava. Nicholas Wayne Necessary. Thank you. Anaya Nelson. Ashley Faith Newman. Calvin Quay Wynn. Quinn Fong Win Ho. Lam Ho Win. Min Hu Win. Natalie Nam Von Win. Sean Patrick Swan Win. Tao Te To Win. T Na Tran Win. Vincent Quang Tree Win. Zoya Anik Niazi. Drayden Rolly Nichols. Rohan Nimagata. Matthew Daniel Norell. Carter Anthony Norrie. Brandon Jake Nunley Jr. Brett Ian Obregon. Guy Yule O. Nettie Adele Okamar. Corey Stephen Olson. Shyla Uman. Lake Sterling Ozark. Isabel Katie Ausby. Taylor Celeste Owens. Naomi Corinne Palmer. Rigoberto Palomar IV. Julie Dewan Pang. Navaya Tiara Penhona. Andrew Park. Ava Denise Parker. Emily Marie Parker. Madeline Grace Parks. Ayush Mayer Parmar. Owen Joseph Passmore. Arzu Patel. Hannah Cameron Patton. Connor Lee Paxton. Michael Vincent Payne. Robert Joseph Payne. Santos Jr. Pena. Sharon Pepcano. Mark Anthony Perez. Roberto Perez. Jakayla Simone Petaway. Villawan Pong Pang. Aaron Ming Tong Pam. Crystalline Bang Pam. John Hai Pham. Justin Pham. Tin Win Pham. Kanaya Nashay Phillips. Naomi Abigail Phillip. Rena Pillay. Karen Pina Gonzalez. Joshua Luis Petanillo. Yarian Pizarro Cotto. Caitlin Elizabeth Pope. Christopher Warren Powers. Shanil Naeem Pramani. Neely McCall Dotston Pritchard. Mark Hunter Pugh. Abigail Elizabeth Quinn. Naya Qureshi. Connor Abraham Raffleson. Sheridan Grace Rigel. Tavoris Rainey Jr. Edkev Rajkikul. Fez Rajwani. Malia Ramdani. Aldo Ramirez Ramirez. Brittany Elizabeth Maria Ramirez Alvarado. Cameron John Rainey. Logan Grace Ray. Leslie Reyes Lycia. Elizabeth May Reed. Jada Christine Reeves. Hannah Yvette Reiser. Jessica Reyes. Garrison H. Rice. Blake Austin Richardson. Sydney Lynn Richmond. Elian Delfino Rico Torres. Destiny Noel Riggins. Kenneth Christopher Rivera. Desmond Tyrese Roach. Brandon Patrick Robbins. Raquela Rayana Roberson. Michael Scott Robinson. Benjamin Allen Roche. Austin Daniel Rodriguez. David Ivan Rodriguez. Shalom Destiny Rodriguez. Darian James Rogers. Isabella Marie Rogers. Renee Lauren Rosselot. Kenyon Allen Rawson. Bailey Renee Rowland. Natalie Nicole Rubio. Carter Scott Rumpf. Colby James Rumsey. Benjamin Walker Rutherford. Nazil Sadrudin. Ahil Safri. Shrija Saha. Aditi Sagal. Hassan Salahidin. Alexis Nicole Saldivar. Ronaldo Salvador. Natalie Teresa Sanchez. Soraya Cecilia Sanchez. Lauren Danielle Santella. Hadeen Sarfaraz. Furman Enrique Sauceda. Carson Kennedy Schaefer. Connor Butler Schaefer. Joseph Arthur Schmaling. Megan Catherine Schoenemann. Craig Martin Schroeder. Reginald Deshawn Scott. Anon Sebastian. Sierra Isabella Self. Rachel Elizabeth Sells. Ankit Nihal Shah. Axel Shazi. Kira Celeste Shank. Deegan John Shearer. Catherine Virginia Shepard. Madeline Shepard. Aditya Shedagar. Inji Shin. Austin Daniel Silva. Yeji Sim. Jeremiah Ahmad Simon. Jason Earl Sims Jr. Mahitha Reddy Sindreddy. Tristan Shane Slanton. Lauren Elizabeth Smith. Quentin Giovanni Smith. Reagan Paige Smith. Reese Carter Smith. Taylin Yvette Smith. Michaela Shane Sneed. Morgan Adair Snyder. Sarish Sohail. Edson Antonio Solano. John Edwin Solis. Se Min Song. Sing Win Jo Song. Arleth Vanessa Soria. Maria Camila Sosa. Andrew John Springer. Nicole Elizabeth St. John. Colleen Lydia Stack. Alexander James Steele. Malik Dion Stevenson. McKenna Royal Stevens. Kanan Stockglossner. Sydney Rose Straight. Joel Suarez Ramirez. Ahil Hazmat Subzali. Ethan Subramaniam. Jackson Scott Suggs. Suan Amin Sutiera. Sophia Christine Swafford. Sumana Fatima Saeed. Desiree Nina Tahala. Chane Boone Ting. Leah Simone Tate. Miranda Lynn Tate. Jamal Ahad Terry. Madison Nicole Tesh. Chad Isaac Test. Lydia Dawn Test. Thibodeau. Bailey Lynn Thibodeau. Carissa Ann Timish. Alexia Mary Thomas. Jamila Thomas. Stacy Ray Thomas. Tevin Abraham Thomas. Omar Vincent Thompson Jr. Rayana Joe Tinney. Melanie Grace Titone. Anne Elizabeth Tommy. Ariana Renee Torres. Chloe Tatiana Torres. Michaela Alexis Torres. Natalie Torres. Anthony Long Tran. Jonathan Din Tran. Amanda Tran. DeAndrew James Trosper. Nancy Trong. Donovan Charles Tubbs. Sophie Elizabeth Umfleet. Cameron Michael Upchurch. Emma Ann Valeka. Robert Carl Valeka. Larson Davis Valecchio. Alina Volley. Anusha Villani. Riker John Valnes. Jean Mathai Varkey. Kaylin Vasher. Keelan James V. Israel Alexander Velazquez. Anne Vu. Brindley Elizabeth Wade. Joseph Dylan Wales. Drew Alexis Walker. Rosaria Marie Walker. Natalie Nicole Walters. Hunter Raish Ward. Madison Brooke Warner. Andre Washington Jr. Nasir Washington. Briley Marie Weatherford. Gavin Christopher Welsh. William Adam Walters. Robert Joseph Werner. Matthew Ryan Whaley. William White III. Mackenzie Rose Whitwood. Reese Alexa Dawn Wilkes. Alexander Julian Williams. Elon Williams. Camille Ann Williams. JC Lynn Williams. John David Williams. Mahogany Williams. Tia Monique Williams. Emma Lee Wilson. Kristen Mackenzie Weirs. Conrad Aaron Wolf. Legacy Elizabeth Wolf. Miguel Angel Wong Coral. Alexi Morgana Wood. Delaney Renee Wright. Joseph Samuel Wright. Mitchell Gino Wright. Hannah Lee Wrigley. Brianna Nicole Wyatt. Ada Michelle Weisinger. Alyssa Dawn Yates. Koji Yubara Jr. Sungmuk Zion Yan. Michelle Yu. Gina Rebecca Yoon. Chi Wan Yu. Haley Merlin Yuhara Young. Joshua Allen Young. Young Yu. Joanna Zamarian.
With that, graduates, it is now time for the turning of the tassels. Will the class of 2020 please rise?
As a symbolic gesture of your completion of high school, you may now turn your tassels from right to left.
Congratulations, graduates. We are now officially Hebron High School alumni.